Hey there, it's Raven Scry. Down here by the water with our beautiful swan friends, as you can see. I'm a bit far from them, so you probably don't see them that clearly, but I can't get that close. Whew. So just checking in to see how everyone's going. I haven't been down at the water much lately. There's been a lot going on. As usual in life, it seems that just one thing after the next through these times. But, look at those swans. Beautiful. Of course, everyone's going to go, black swan event. Oh no, but it must always be a black swan event down here because there's always all these amazing black swans. And there's normally heaps of them, there's hundreds sometimes. There's just a little crew down here today. But it's so nice to just get some of these afternoon beams of sun because it's been so cold and wintry down here. And so just getting these rays, it's so nice. Thought I'd quickly dash down and make the most of it before the cold evening sets in. Yeah, so I know it's been a little while. I checked in, I think it was about 10 days ago, and as I've said, it's just been a really emotional time lately for me, and a lot of stuff to process, a lot of change in life, and a lot of things going on. So, I've just been moving with that, and yeah, but I just wanted to say hello today and let you know that I'm going to get back into a bit more of a flow of videos. As I've said in the past, I come and I go, and I ebb and I flow, and I'll try to get into a cycle, but often these cycles just don't want to stick, but they're sticking as they're supposed to at the moment. So, yeah. So, I guess we talk about crypto. We've been in the snake pit, I believe. There's been a lot of learning. I think in the way that Spirit often shows these readings lately, it's more about how to deal with your own emotions around these events of things coming up. And so it has these other levels of depth of really how to manage what we're going through, in terms of being in the snake pit and having to not respond and react to emotions that seem very hard not to, and also the Kuan Yin reference too, like being able to bring in this level of peace and flow into that space. So it's a major time of learning, and I always find it interesting the way crypto connects to this whole picture. It's like I don't believe it or something. There's a part of me that thinks, but I don't like crypto. There's a part of me that segregates it and puts it over there in my own mind. And there's another part that doesn't, but there is this part of me that's like, oh no, it's just crypto over there, but it's so integrated with everything in this experience and in our lives. So yeah, it's really a teacher with what it presents to us, and it has been for me quite a lot. So, what to share? How are we all? How are we all doing out there in your different circumstances, different parts of the world? Have we got our swans? Yes, there they are. Are you guys well? Has it been a challenging time? Has it been an easy time? Have you been finding the flow? Because I feel that there's some of you that are really getting into this kind of new flow, this new expression of sort of change. It's like I'm shown these like people starting to dance in ways that they never used to, move in ways, and really move through life in ways that they never used to. And I feel like that's through the community here. So quite exciting. It does feel very refreshed, like we're going through this kind of moment of a pause and a moment to stop and to integrate the past. I know this is happening for me, but I also feel like this is a larger thing that's going on before the next move forward, before the opening up and the acceleration into the new, which I feel like is just going to be very different to what we've been experiencing, and very exciting, you know, fresh, new possibilities. It's like these kind of old mundane elements, some of them are just going to be gone, and it's almost like we're going to look back at them and think, oh, remember when that was like that? But I don't even remember the change, it just was. So it's certainly an exciting time. I feel like, you know, an exciting time to really tune into what matters and tune into what is most meaningful for this next phase, for this next stage of the journey, the next cycle. Ooh, look at the beautiful swans in the sun. I wish I had my zoom lens down here because we'd see them up close. I know I've said that quite a few times. I always mean to do it. It's a massive lens, you know, and it's often a bit cumbersome to carry, so I end up with this little camera down here that it doesn't capture this amazing bird action up close. But I'll have to do that soon. So, yeah, just to keep you guys in the loop, I'd like to do a crypto update for July soon, and also more of a collective update for July as well. And I feel as though they always blend and merge anyway, but if we put out strong intention to be specific to crypto, we might get more clarity in connection there. But if Spirit wants to kind of give what they want to give and give more of a teaching around spirit, around what is needed to be integrated within the energy, like that's what we're going to get. So, you know, we'll put out the intention and just be open to what comes. And yeah, I think that's the best shot. So I'm going to do a couple of those for July, and yeah, some other readings as well. Few ideas floating around in my mind, and yeah, I've got a little black swan putting his bottom into the air over there. I don't know if you can see it, but he must be searching for something. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas of videos that you'd like me to do, and I know, you know, I'll probably get some obscure things. Some of you write some very obscure things, and I know there's also very crypto heavily focused, but if there's anything else that comes to mind, things to look into, exciting, open, quite expanded questions to explore with Spirit, please don't hesitate to pop it below for some ideas for what to share in the coming month. And I'll also be opening up some readings soon, because I did the crypto readings earlier in the year, and that was a crazy experience. It was I got very swamped down with so many readings, and, you know, to be honest, it did drain me a little. So I kind of back off what I can do. I'm only one person to be able to actually genuinely be present in the moment and not be expending my energy too much and, like, you know, muddying the waters with Spirit, you know. So yeah, like, I'm going to be offering some readings for next month, but it'll be a very select, you know, I'll probably offer about 10 for the month, because that's kind of how much I seem to be able to manage without getting overwhelmed and, yeah, bogged down. But also, you know, actually, I don't know if this is going to cut out because it looks like I'm losing battery here. also just wanted to reflect on some of the readings that I do, private readings, you know, and it's so interesting because often these readings that come through, people's private questions, people's, you know, private information that comes through, I find to be so interesting in the way it connects in synchronicity in my own life and in, you know, all the surrounds. It's like there's these levels of depth that are presented in a reading, and often I'm unraveling them days later. It's like they're these beautiful teachers in so many directions. So yeah, very interesting. I want to talk more about this in a future video, because I just think the way the whole, you know, reading exchange works with spirit and with giving and with receiving and with integrating, it's like a magical, beautiful thing. So I'm going to talk a bit more about that later. But for now, I'm just going to say goodbye to you guys and get a little bit more of this beautiful sunset and send you all beautiful blessings from this sunset. And I'll be in touch very, very soon. Raven Scry signing off.